this video, we will review 1-point perspective. Here's what you will be doing today. For this assignment, you will practice showing perspective in Google Drawing by creating geometric shapes. Please be sure to watch the full demonstration video while you complete your assignment. 1-point perspective how-to. 1, you will create the horizon line. 2, you will create a vanishing point. 3, you will use the shape tool to create a minimum of 5 shapes. Minimum means you need at least 5, but you can do more. Number 4, you will use the POLYLINE tool to create the dimension sides for each shape. Number 5, make sure all shapes line up correctly. And finally, number 6, add color.
1 point.
Here's how you will be graded. All shapes should extend to the same vanishing point. You must include a minimum of 5 shapes. Each shape should be colored, and you should be using the fill bucket tool. So let's review how to do this. The reason you are creating this assignment is to help you practice on our upcoming assignment, which is going to be cityscapes. Today you are creating a 1-point perspective artwork, which consists of a single vanishing point and recreates the view when one side of the subject, such as a building, sits parallel to the picture plane. So for example, if I come over here, here's an example of some train tracks. We have the vanishing point. That's where all the lines in the artwork are drawn to. The horizon line is a horizontal line that is drawn across your page. Now let's take a look at the demo video so you know what to do. First, you're going to open up your Google Draw. And today we're going to be working with the line tool first. So you go up to the very top, click on line, and this is where we're going to create our horizon line. This is a horizontal line that goes across the page. After you create your horizon line, you're going to come back towards the middle and you're going to draw just one line going down. That's going to be your vanishing point. It should be in the center, and that's where all the other lines are going to be going towards. Next, you will go to the shape tool, and remember, you need a minimum of 5 shapes. You can do more. You can place these shapes all over the page, on the top, and on the bottom of that horizon line. Try using different shapes instead of the same shape over. Next, I'm going to go to my line tool. And this time, I'm going to click on POLYLINE. So just like you did in the review, you're going to be using the POLYLINE tool. But this time, you're going to start on the corner of the shape you selected. And you're going to create a line going down to the vanishing point or going up to the vanishing point. So as you see in the demo video, they are creating a triangle. You will also need to later recolor your shapes that you're making. Once you are done with your shapes, now you can click on the cursor button or the arrow button and start changing the colors. You want to have your first shape, like the rectangles you saw right here, the darkest color, and then the other shapes that are going towards the vanishing point, use a lighter value. You want to repeat the process to the other shapes. You can also use the zoom in tool. And again, you're going to be using POLYLINE to create a shape from the bottom to the vanishing point. So essentially, all of your shapes are all going to be meeting right here where my mouse is, into the vanishing point. Once you are done, again, click on the cursor. You're going to click on the shape and then recolor them in the style that you want. Once you finish with the top shapes, you want to come down here to the bottom shapes and continue to, again, create your polyline and recolor each of those shapes that you just created. Remember, the first shape in front, you want that to be a darker value, and then the other shapes going to the vanishing point can be a lighter value. Continue the process on your last shape. Once you are done, once you are finished, you're going to come back to your horizon line, click on it one time, and erase it. You won't need that horizon line anymore. Next, zoom in, make sure if you need to fix anything, any extra lines you might have made, just go in there, delete them, and here's what it should look like when you're done. The last part you need to do is add a background. So in this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to add a background. You're going to come up here to the shape tool, select a rectangle, and you're going to click and drag this rectangle all the way across your drawing. Now don't freak out if it goes away. We're going to make it come back to where you can see your artwork. First, resize the rectangle, make sure it's covering the whole page. You want to fill in the color to be black. And then now, with the rectangle selected, you're going to go to Arrange, Order, Send to Back. And here's what your artwork should look like. When you are done, please submit.